3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
Hey, I just want to wish you good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, somebody wished me good luck.
Am I being let go?
No. Well, the thought had crossed management's
You're going to
mind.
hand me a box now?
No, we just give you garbage bags here.
That's true.
No boxes.
No.
It's Mike and John Got It Going On, brought to you by Jordan Genso, official Gigo Realtor. And you're all probably curious, did anybody get the right answer in last night's trivia? The bonus prize trivia for Thursday night.
It's kind of a double bonus.
It really is.
Because there was a $50 gift certificate to Murphy's Family Auto on the line.
Your car knows
And then
the answer.
the winner, if there is one, goes in a drawing to win a basket with $100 of gift cards for downtown Brighton businesses.
We'll find out if anybody got that answer right last night.
All right, so why were you wishing me good luck, though?
Well, somebody wished me good luck before the show today, so I thought I'd wish you good luck.
Oh.
I'm passing on the good luck.
Well, good luck to you.
Yes, good luck. Let's hope this goes well.
And good luck to you, too.
Yes, Cougar, good luck.
All right.
She's playing tonight, I believe, at the Fraternal Order of Eagles. Or
No, you mean the American Legion.
American Legion.
Yeah, they're having,
That's
I know,
right.
I saw they were having a Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, it's Cinco de Mayo today. No
it
wonder
is.
we're wishing everybody good luck.
Well, there you go.
Surviving that. I actually had a gym client that decided it was more important to spend time with friends and drink margaritas than to work out today.
Wait, this morning?
Not this
No,
morning.
okay.
Later on today.
I was going to say, you might want
I got
to
the
refer
cancellation.
them to some help.
All right, so lots to come today. We'll talk to the great Bonnie Runyon and see how the Runyons celebrate Cinco de Mayo. And we'll do a drawing from the Torch 180 bin.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if they have any special, Cinco de Mayo specials at Torch 180
Well, we'll
today.
find out today.
All right.
We'll draw for lunch for that. And, of course, our 2-cent history lesson coming up. And local news brought to you by our friends at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. A school bus driver for Howell Public Schools was fired after admitting to being intoxicated while on the job. According to a letter sent by Howell Superintendent Aaron McGregor and LESA Superintendent Dr. Michael Hubert, a bus driver appeared to be experiencing a medical situation in the bus at Voyager Elementary last Friday afternoon. A substitute driver was then dispatched to take over for the driver while they received medical care. After being questioned, the bus driver admitted she had consumed alcohol after completing her high school and middle school run Friday and before she started off on her elementary school run. Other bus drivers noticed the driver was not her usual self and reported their observations to the transportation office. When the driver admitted to consuming alcohol, her employment was immediately terminated. LESA will report the situation to the Federal Motor Carrier Administration Clearinghouse. That's a database of violations of the U.S. Department of Transportation Controlled Substance, Drug, and Alcohol Testing Program. The letter stated all bus drivers are subject to random drug and alcohol screenings, and LESA has a zero-tolerance policy for violations. A local man who allegedly led a high-speed chase in Fowlerville in late March has pleaded guilty to attempting to tamper with an electronic monitoring device in Ingham County. 37-year-old Dustin Waters of Weberville pled guilty Tuesday during a preliminary exam. He was originally charged with tampering with an electronic monitoring device, a felony. He was arraigned April 14th. That was about 3 weeks after the chase in Fowlerville. Police say he'll be charged with fleeing and eluding, resisting and obstructing police, retail fraud in the third degree, being a habitual offender, and absconding parole in that incident. Livingston County's 53rd District Court does not yet have records of Waters being arraigned on those charges. He'll be sentenced for the tampering charge May 16th in 55th District Court in Mason. And travelers on US 23 through Livingston County will be impacted by a full freeway closure this weekend. The Michigan Department of Transportation says southbound US 23 will be completely closed from Clyde Road to M59 in Heartland Township, starting at 7 p.m. tonight till 7 a.m. Saturday, and that's both Friday and Saturday nights. Motorists are advised to avoid the area if possible. Traffic will be detoured to Old US 23 at Clyde Road and then back onto the freeway at M59. And that's what's going on. You'll find details on those stories and other details on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com.
And news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. Of course, they're open during construction and encourage you to not only shop with them, but also other businesses in downtown Brighton. If you've got an anniversary coming up, a wedding on the way, a graduate that you may need jewelry for, they got you covered. Whether it's Zagani or Simon G., stop by and see Mark and Barb today. Their complete staff will take care of you as well. Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. And we will get to our beer poll. Is that good?
Well, I've got this odd water bottle. It's like got flexible plastic.
It's kind of a gel as opposed to like a steel.
And when you drink water out of it, obviously it kind of collapses in on itself because there's less volume in there.
You're but then sucking the air right out of that thing.
I just noticed there's a little inflate button here.
Oh,
and when I push it,
look at that.
It feels.
That's really a neat.
It's my little pumper.
Gadget you got there. Well, take a sip and let's inflate after that. Drink a lot so it gets like really sucked in. Look at that.
I don't know if you can see, but it's like somewhat.
It's slimmer. Now pump it up.
In.
It's like the pump basketball shoes back in the day.
It's like any kind of pump device.
Yeah, it is.
What
kind of other pump devices?
Well, I don't know. Just any kind of pump device you might have.
Okay. Good luck. John's got a new toy. This will keep him amused for the whole weekend.
So, anyway,
that is really neat, though. Whoever invented that, they had a lot of time. Does it keep your water colder than a normal beverage container? No. So the really special part of that is the pump.
It was the only one. Someone has to run the dishwasher because it's the only one left. Normal water things, they're all in the dishwasher.
Somebody has to run the dishwasher? Yeah. Do you have a assigned person for that?
Yeah. Not me.
I see. Yeah. And they haven't done it, so therefore you are stuck with the pump.
Lazy people.
Somebody has to run the dishwasher and they haven't done their job.
What do you expect me to do it?
True that.
Yeah.
So we've talked to a few other beer aficionados regarding our beer survey for Mike and John night at Eternity Brewing.
Right. And this is to benefit the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Exactly.
June 1st, 6 p.m. And, of course, they're going to brew up a special batch of Mike and John beer.
Now, somebody suggested there could be some hacking going on. And I told you, the stacking of the vote, we got to make this.
I'm just saying, okay, so we have the poll up. You can vote on what set of ingredients that you think should be in the Mike and John beer.
I think you should only get one vote, not one per day. Can we adjust that?
No.
Fault in the system.
No, because, that allows that gives us power to control things.
Oh.
Don't you know how to run any elections around here?
I do not know how to.
Haven't you learned any lessons?
I haven't learned how to fix an election.
Yeah. So here are 4 flavor combinations. The lavender, vanilla bean, lemon zest, that's number 1. Number 2, passion fruit, orange guava, scotch bonnet pepper. That had been in the lead. Option 3, hibiscus, raspberry, lime zest, mint. And number 4, which I prefer, the lemon, peach, and black tea combination.
Which one do you prefer, John?
I think number 4.
Number 4.
I don't know if I've said that yet.
Not at all.
Yeah, I didn't know if I had mentioned that. Now, here's the deal. Looking this morning.
What's the dealio? That's how they
said it in the 90s. Option 2 and 4 are now tied.
2 and 4 tied.
31% each.
Neck and neck.
Right. And then option 3 is in third place, and then option 1, no one wants that.
Option 1 is apparently not even there.
Yeah. When you start, if the list had started off with, say, vanilla bean, it might do better. I think because it starts off with lavender, people are like, nope.
Nope, no lavender.
I'm not doing it. Anyway.
I don't blame people for not voting for lavender, even though it's calming.
That's true. But I consulted with a beer expert yesterday, and I showed them the list of ingredients.
So the question, and we've talked about this, is the Scotch bonnet.
Right. And they looked and they said, option 2, this passion fruit orange guava, otherwise known as POG, P-O-G.
Put a little POG in that.
That's a common sort of a beer mixture if you like a fruity type of beer. And there's all kinds of beers out there now.
We should make a Captain Crunch beer then if you're going fruity.
Oh, my God.
Captain Crunch brewski.
They really should. God almighty, they should. Anyway.
Tear up your tongue as you're drinking your beer.
Is there like chunks in it? But they were like, Scotch bonnet pepper. Like, that's pretty hot stuff.
We've been told it's stronger than a ghost pepper or the Reaper pepper.
The Reaper pepper.
The Reaper, which is stronger than the ghost pepper.
And our researcher, Madonna, had looked into the Scoville units and said it was like 350,000 Scoville units. That's how they measure.
That's like the earthquake meter.
Right? Whereas, like, say, the habanero, which is pretty hot pepper, was only like 8,000 or something like that. So it's like way, way out there.
That's high on the Richter scale there.
And so there's some questioning about...
Well, we need a fire extinguisher.
Are we being punked? So... We
being punked on the voting, not on what the ingredients are.
Yeah, but that people are purposely picking out option 2 because they want to see steam come out of our ears when we try the Mike and John brew. Now, I'm sure that Brewmaster Ryan at Eternity Brewing will make sure that the mixture is just right. That's why I think
it may just be a skosh of the Scottish.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why he added it to the Pog mixture. Sorry, I had a little bit for you. I was trying some out. Like I said, I was with the beer expert. It's a guy in the alley. So I'm assuming that yes, there'll be just did you say a skosh?
I said a skosh.
A skosh of Scotch bonnet pepper.
Skosh of Scotch bonnet.
Right. So anyway,
I don't know.
You can vote once per day. The vote will be up through May 18th. We'll announce the results Friday, May 19th. That's 2 weeks from today.
Wow.
So you got 2 more weeks to vote. And on that night, Mike and John night at Eternity Brewing, by the way.
What are we doing?
Well, we're going to honor the champions from last year's Walk to End Alzheimer's. They're going to all be able to come and get a free beer.
Whether it's a Mike and John brew,
that's up to them. But yeah.
Decision.
So they're going to come and we'll honor those folks. Yep. We, however, are going to sign up, folks. Start signing up
for the Got It Going On team.
The Got It Going On team.
If you want to walk in style and probably slow, join us for the Mike and John Got It Going On team.
I think that is stylish myself. Slow.
then you're very, very stylish.
I'm very stylish. So yes, we'll start signing up folks for the Got It Going On team to join us on September 30th in downtown Howell for the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
But don't let this discourage you if you're a speed walker. If you go to the malls and do that speed walk thing, we'll take on our team too because we could have our team spread out in 2 groups.
You may go ahead if you need to.
Yes.
Which you undoubtedly will.
We'll probably be way ahead of us. So, but it'll be a lot of fun.
All right. Mike and John night, June 1st, Eternity Brewing. And don't forget to vote on the poll. That's at mikeandjohnpodcast.com.
All right. So Jordan Genso is our show sponsor, and Jordan has his Main Street May event going on throughout the month of May.
Well, that's when you would do it. I mean,
May.
If you do Main Street May in September, I don't think it makes much sense.
No, it really wouldn't.
No.
But what Jordan's doing is he's got $100 worth of gift cards for downtown businesses.
Right.
And we've picked a business to give away to be the pickup spot.
Yeah. Each week, different downtown business. This week, it was Captain on Main's pizzeria place.
Or Captain's on Main.
Or Captain's. What did I say?
Captain on Main's.
Like I said,
I don't know where Main's at.
I was in the alley earlier with the beer expert. Excuse me.
Licking his fingers with those Cheetos.
Captain Crunch beer.
The Captain Crunch beer could
it's
be
actually
a
you
thing.
just pour a beer into a bowl of Captain Crunch.
There you go.
It's Captain
you
Crunch
may
beer.
have a problem then.
You think? Nonetheless, yes.
So all our correct answers in trivia for the week, those people will be put into the drawing.
Okay.
We have a limited amount of correct answers for this week.
All right.
Last night was the final chance.
So it's a good chance for those folks that are going to be entered.
That's right. So the question last night, brought to you by Firehouse Doors, OG sponsor here at Mike and John Got It Going On. Serving Livingston County for over 25 years with unparalleled service and products. The question, about 3/4, that's 75%.
Hey, good job.
Of adults surveyed said they cannot do this, although they were able to do it when they were younger.
What?
So it's something they can no longer do, but were able to do. Nobody said they could do it good or well.
And you, at one point, you chimed in with an extra hint.
I did.
You felt it was needed.
The first one with the right answer will win that $50 gift certificate from Murphy's Family Auto. And the hint was, you could use your mouth to do this, but you don't necessarily have to.
Mm-hmm. Are you just trying to create trouble, or?
I thought so.
Right.
So
many people went there.
They did.
Yeah. as we were kind of thinking they would.
Many people said the sit crisscross style, crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
Roller skate, said Carla.
Emily said burp loud the entire ABCs.
Now, if anybody could do that, we'd love to hear from you on the Giggle line.
Yeah.
That's 517-525-9052.
Yeah.
If you can burp the alphabet, even if it's just a few of the letters, not all 26. Mary said downhill ski, which is a good guess because sometimes you just say, that was fun when I was young.
Wait, but you have to do this with your mouth.
Well, this was before. Maybe some people didn't read the clue or answered prior to the clue.
Okay. Oh, right. That one. Okay, got it.
Our friend Madonna said, tie a cherry stem with their tongue.
Hey, now.
Now, if you can do that, we'd love to have the video sent in to us.
Yeah.
Mike and John for the win at gmail.com.
Or call us on the giggle line and we could hear you do it.
Tying the...
We'll be impressed.
Whitney said, blow up your inner tubes or pool floats.
Right.
You know, back when we were kids, we didn't have those air pumps like that. We had to blow up that tube on our own, use our own air.
Yeah.
Get a little lightheaded. A lot of people said whistle.
I was going to say several answers with whistle. Obviously, before the clue came in, Debbie said snap their fingers, blow a bubble using bubble gum from Jeff.
No, a bubble inside a bubble, inside of a bubble.
No, that's some talent.
That's talent.
Yeah.
Touch your nose with your tongue, said Christine. That also is a rare talent.
Or another rare talent from Wendy, sleep all night without having to get up to go use the bathroom.
Yeah, keep your mouth open when you sleep.
What?
Well, the clue was you could use your mouth for this.
What are you suggesting?
I was just, some people sleep with their mouth open.
Cover your ears, Susan.
Get out of the gutter, will you?
Well, that's right with the guy, the beer expert in the alley.
Having a complete meltdown, said Tim Debbie. Well, you know, as a kid, you could do that. As an adult, you probably shouldn't. However, with all the construction on the roads, some people are having meltdowns and just getting crazy, wacky, lost their minds on the roads.
Hate when that happens. All right, so what was our answer, and did anyone come close?
Kevin was probably the closest.
Okay.
He said, play a recorder.
Okay.
Which is technically an instrument, and that was our answer.
So
play an instrument.
Play an instrument.
Yeah.
And the recorder, of course, the instrument of doom for all parents.
Yes, and it was pretty much, what was that, fourth grade?
Something like
it was like
that.
recorder.
You know, and when your kid brought one home,
You're like,
oh,
oh,
dear
no.
God.
Oh, God. Why do they do this to us?
All right, so Kevin is our winner.
He will get the $50 gift certificate from Murphy's Family Auto and go in the drawing. Are we going to do the drawing on the show?
I think we have to.
We have to do it on the show. We can't do it later and stuff the vote. You know how we are about stuffing the vote. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. No, of course. We will do that. Well, do I dare it?
Do you want to know?
Here, hold on. Here. We're going to have a conference.
We're going to confer here.
Just talk amongst yourselves. Okay.
We have confirmation.
Yeah,
I have given John the sign for the fastball.
I was going to steal second, and he was like, no.
No.
You're right. More like this. Yeah.
Take a break.
Yeah.
You got a little tired between first and second.
No. Hey, hold on, guys.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to shuffle these back and forth, and then you
We're just going to say this. There's a 50-50 chance of winning today's basket.
All right. Next week, I'm going to make the questions a little easier.
Those are good odds.
I'll lob a few.
Yeah, those are good odds.
You pick one or two, or left or right.
Okay. How about, I think, maybe what we do is...
Oh, gosh, you're thinking.
I know, that's always a problem.
Is there steam coming out?
Why don't we... should we utilize the old Pop-O-Matic?
Way over there?
Oh, that's right.
Is it way over there? Because, you remodeled the studio.
I moved the toys. I guess I could go get it.
No, that'll take all day.
All right.
Good
you know
luck.
what? You're a jerk. I'm going to go get it now.
Let's time them. Hold on. I'm going to put on my timer. Hold on. I didn't hit the timer yet. Look at him. All right. We'll count. All right. We're at, that was 8 seconds,
right.
and that was with a few in the, before I got to the time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So probably about 11 or 12.
You're going to add 3 more.
You're standing up.
Not just going to wrap it up to 10. No,
right, so now we have 2.
All right.
Are we going to go odd or even?
1 to 3.
Why don't we do odd or even?
Okay, odd or even. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So on the left is the odd, on the right is the even.
Okay, let me. I want
I'm
to
not gonna
make sure you're not cheating. Okay, got it. All right.
Why would I cheat?
I don't know. Why would anyone cheat? Okay, so I'm going to pop this.
If it's even, the one on the left wins. I mean, if it's odd, the one on the left wins, even on the right.
Right. Totally above board.
Odd left, even right.
We went to the Chicago School of Electioneering. All right, you ready?
There we go.
All right. And the number is 5. You verify?
That's an odd number.
That is an odd
5
number.
is.
All right.
So therefore, Kevin is our winner.
All right.
Kevin Sisk, congratulations. The $100 in gift cards plus the $50 gift certificate from Murphy's Family Auto. So we'll mail that out. You can pick up the gift basket of gift cards at Captain's on Main.
All right. So congratulations to
Jensen.
Kevin. As you just mentioned, and I'm going to keep the
Pop-O-Matic on 5
this here, so I
for
don't have to
proof.
make that true.
Yeah.
That trip
I don't
anymore.
want you wearing
Oh, my
out.
God. You know what? I need a drink of water.
Take a swig.
Hold on.
All right. That was a 3-second swig. Oh, 7-second swig.
Hold on. Here we go.
That is the silliest
It's kind of stupid.
thing I've ever seen.
Which fits
You're
us
probably
perfectly.
overpaid for that.
Well, good morning.
Good morning, Bonnie Runyon. How's the great Bonnie today?
The great Bonnie is great.
Well, that's good. Actually,
No,
that's
that's
great.
great.
You're right.
Bonnie is
That's
great.
Does that sound questionable? The great Bonnie is getting older.
Well, we all are.
Yeah, we all are. You know, I'm glad you brought that up, Bonnie, because our question today in trivia, I don't know if you saw it last night, about quarters of adults say they cannot do this now, but they were able to do it as a kid. What's one of the things then?
Jump rope.
That is. So you don't get out there with the grandkids and
Thank you, Jesus. Even my grandkids are all too old.
all right, the GGs, the great grandkids. No,
There you go, the great grandkids.
yeah.
I'll have to be out there. I'll twirl the rope for them.
Now, were you a good jump roper as a kid?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Did you do the? See, now I know when we were kids, girls on the playground would they would sing little songs or songettes, whatever you call them, when
Yep.
they're doing the jump rope thing.
Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush.
So that and you would jump in time to that or something,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
How good were you at that?
Oh, I was good.
I figured.
Hey, when you're busy milking cows and you run away to school just to get away from the farm, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was good. That and hopscotch and oh yeah.
So and I was never really. I don't think I really ever played hopscotch. I know neighbor kids would have it drawn on the sidewalk and stuff like that. But was there a way? How did you know where not to land?
I don't remember that. I just do remember at the school, the sidewalk, we played hopscotch. I do remember hopscotch. Don't ask me how we played it. I don't know.
How about tetherball?
No.
No tetherball. That was more of a guy thing, or
Yeah.
What about marbles?
oh yeah, John was a marble.
Me either, except for my script for life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The script for life. Don't lose your marbles.
Right. I did lose my marbles. Yeah, I lost my marbles in 5th grade, and I've never got them back. But my kids always go, when I tell them that I used to play marbles, and they look at me and they go, "Oh my God, how old are you?" They imagine me like they think that I used to push a hoop along with a stick or something. So, but I'm that old. Yeah,
Yeah,
used
you
to
are
play
that
marbles.
That was,
Younger than you.
but still, I didn't play marbles.
Well,
You know what else is a
They
dumb
didn't
game?
invite you.
You know what else is a dumb game was jacks. You know that
True, I didn't-
that little rubber ball
Yeah.
and those jacks or whatever they were. It was like steel things
Yep.
that you
Yep.
could probably injure somebody with.
Right.
You couldn't put those in your pocket.
Yeah.
And
And if you're grabbing too
Right.
fast, you'd hurt your hand. Ow!
Did you play jacks at all?
I did.
Yeah.
Hopscotch was better, but
Okay.
How do you play jacks?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I do remember doing it.
You had to bounce the ball and then grab the jacks, but I don't remember
Yeah.
what the
Oh, I see.
what the specifics of it were. But that was the
Right.
general thing. You
Right.
bounce that little rubber ball, and then you're supposed to grab the
Catch
jacks.
the ball and catch the ball.
Wow.
You had to bounce the ball, grab
Right.
the jack, catch the ball.
That's what it was.
Ah,
You had to
okay.
catch the ball
Got
after
it.
grabbing the jacks.
You know what else was a great game as kids was that paddle ball with a little rubber band and the paddle. You hit that thing and chances are the rubber band breaks
Well,
and you're
there's
trying
that.
to find the
Right.
ball.
Right.
Yeah.
A little ball with the cup.
The ball in the cup.
Don't you remember?
That's like practice for quarter bounce when you get to college.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Things that'll amuse you forever. Or that little water globe with the golf ball and a tee, and you had to tilt it just right to get the ball on the tee. Now, that was a little later
We're
in
really
life. when
reliving our
things
childhood
really
here.
got advanced.
Oh, Lordy.
hey, we were wondering earlier, do the Runyons celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
No,
Yeah.
No, not a thing.
no. I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Could I tell you what it is? No, I just heard it.
Actually, it's really just another day like St. Patrick's Day for Americans to go out and drink.
It really is.
Let's say only instead of beer, you're drinking margaritas.
Like in Mexico,
and tequila.
it has some
Oh,
it has
God.
some rich meaning, but in the United States, we've just been like, it's free chips and salsa and beer all day long.
Oh,
If only all the Chi-Chis hadn't closed down.
Yeah.
There's a reason they went out of business. Too
Right,
many Cinco de
right.
Mayo
There you go.
giveaways.
there you go.
All right.
Well, I tell you what, if our country had to depend on what Bonnie drinks, they'd be in deep doo-doo, which I was my whole life hauling
Yeah.
manure. But
So what is your drink of choice?
Coke.
Yeah.
Coke?
Now,
Yep.
you can still get it, although it's not in a glass bottle or just
Okay, I buy the 16.9 bottles when they're on sale.
right.
And it will take me probably 3 days because, I drink energy drinks at home. It'll take me probably 3 days to finish a bottle.
Really? Okay.
Really?
Do you, can you get out a great burp with that?
I drink water. I drink tea.
Right.
Right by the
Yeah.
burp.
So
there.
how do you keep the fizz in over 3 days? I mean, it's
It really still is there.
yeah. Okay.
Of course, the kids say my truck smells too, and I don't notice that. So maybe I just don't notice it.
Your truck smells?
Well,
I'm afraid to ask, but what does it smell like?
From returnables, from doing returnables.
Oh, yeah. That is kind of a distinct odor, right? And it's not bad. It's just,
It smells like
Right.
sticky stuff.
I mean,
it's
if
like
it's-
when you go to the returnable thing and your
now,
feet are sticking on the floor.
unless it's
like,
the day after Cinco de Mayo and you return. Now, that's a different smell. Yeah. All right. So Coke. Well, you're a lady through and through, Bonnie, but if you ever are up to giving us a good Coke belch here on the podcast, that invitation is open.
See, I don't drink a lot of carbonated beverages anymore, so if I were to drink a Coke, I'm sure I could get a great burp going
Maybe
on.
we need to have
You
like a
know what?
burping contest.
And it's really cool because you're in the restaurant, you say cola. Because otherwise you say Coke and they say,
Right.
all we have is Pepsi.
Right.
Or you say Pepsi, all we have is Coke. Cola.
Yeah,
That
that's
covers
true.
both of them.
That's a good
So
point.
do you not frequent restaurants, though, if they don't have Coca-Cola? You're like, oh, is there only Pepsi? I'm out of
no,
here?
that's not a problem.
No, so either or is fine.
Either or. Yeah.
Can you determine what's what if they didn't tell you?
No.
So it's just a cola. They could be giving you that no-brand stuff, and you'd never know.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a Shasta.
Shasta. Okay.
Do they still make that?
No.
Do they still make that?
We're going back to playing
Yes.
jacks.
Yes.
Playing jacks and drinking some Shasta.
Or some RC Cola. Royal Crown. All right.
I'll have a tab, please.
All right, Bonnie, well, as always,
Yeah, well,
a pleasure catching up
It's
with you.
Very interesting conversation.
Yes, we've learned a
What
lot.
are you guys doing this weekend? Opening up your pool?
Oh, the pools are open.
Yeah.
Whether it'll be warm enough to hop in, that's another story.
Well, it's supposed to be a decent weekend weather-wise,
Today and tomorrow,
Yes.
near 70. So,
Yes. Yeah.
But no, I get yard work.
yeah.
Stupid yard work.
'Tis the season.
It is, but that's okay.
At least we're not milking cows, John.
Right.
All right.
you go.
Well, Bonnie, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll
You
catch up
too,
with you next
guys.
week. All right.
Thank you for being in my world.
All right.
Hey, thank
you,
you.
Bonnie.
Bye-bye.
All right. It's Mike and John got it going on, of course. We mentioned pools, Romans Pools and Supplies, taking care of both John and I when it comes to our pool needs, when it comes to opening, closing, checking out our pool water to make sure the chemicals are balanced. You can do that right in store. So even if you're not an expert scientist, because really it is a work of art trying to keep the chemicals balanced, your chlorine levels right and the pH, Romans Pools and Supplies can help you out when it comes to that stuff. They'll test your water and say, hey, you need a little of this or you need less of that. and help keep your chemicals balanced in the pool.
That's right. RomansPools.com. Check them out. Howell location or Brighton. And they are hiring still. So 18 and over, if you're looking for a fun summer job, good job, check them out. RomansPools.com.
All right. Also coming up in a few minutes, we'll do the drawing from Torch 180 for that lunch for two
Right. We'll
at the
talk
Torch.
Talk with Rhonda, see what maybe they've got. I'm sure they've got some sort of Cinco de Mayo special.
I would imagine. And
something.
While you're driving, if you're coming from Howell and going out to Fowlerville to get lunch at the Torch,
Absolutely.
Torch 180, you may see something on your right as you're heading west. Somehow.
It'll pop
some way,
right up. Right before D19.
this billboard ended up on I-96 West.
Who did this?
I don't know who keeps doing this.
Yeah, well, it's us. But I keep driving by it. Well, never mind.
You waiting for it to fall down?
Yeah, something. Kind of
like an old West sign.
Hey, hey! But right, no.
Hitting the dirt.
Yeah. Got a new billboard up again to check out the new logo, and you can check that out again. Westbound 96, right before D19. You'll see that. And as we like to say, who needs radio?
We like to say that.
Yeah, we do.
We like to have it in writing.
We put it right on the billboard.
It does say that on
That's
there.
why we like to say that.
Because you really don't need a radio.
You really
just have
don't need a
your
radio.
phone, your computer, and you get us.
More and more
Lucky
people
you.
I talk to kind of are coming to that realization. Like, you know what?
Were you talking with the beer guy again?
Well, yeah, him too.
The beer expert?
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, we appreciate the comments we've gotten on the billboard, too. That's been nice hearing from people. And if you see it on our Facebook page and you want to share it, let your family, friends, and friends of their friends know. We'd appreciate that, too. Spread the word. You want to call Rhonda?
I think it's time.
It is time to call Rhonda at Torch 180. We'll find out if they do have some type of special going on today for Cinco de Mayo.
Now, as we learned at the Torch 180 gala a few weeks ago,
what did we learn?
She does not like the song Help Me, Rhonda.
No.
Remember the DJ played it, and she was like, I really hate that song.
Yeah. You got to learn that stuff as a DJ.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rhonda. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo to you.
So is there something special on the menu today?
Well, I don't know if you've heard, but it's mayhem around here right now.
Yes.
What's that?
I was going to say, isn't it always kind of mayhem around there a little bit?
It's always mayhem around here, but in May, we create a lot of mayhem.
It's official mayhem.
Very much so.
Right. All right.
So what we did was, we've had a lot of fun this week. We had Wacky Wednesday. We had a nice big inflatable hammer that we could hit each other with, which was kind of fun. We did ask them a lot of crazy questions. But yesterday we had one plan, but then, when people can't show up for work, it kind of throws us off. And so then I was like, oh man, the one plan is falling apart because there was supposed to be a couple of different teams doing something. But then we decided we would pull the 4 students who were here together. And in honor of today being Cinco de Mayo, they each had to contribute 2 ingredients to a salsa. And then they had to make chips. And so those are going to be available for our guests to sample. Their invented salsa and chips today in honor of Cinco de Mayo.
Awesome.
Yeah. What would have been really good is that Mike and John's double BS nachos.
The double BS nachos,
Someday. Yeah. But, all right, well, very good. So folks stopping by Torch 180 today can sample out the salsa and the chips.
Yes, they can. So, yeah, that's exciting. And tomorrow we're doing our grand opening for our deck out back.
Right.
So we're calling it our terrace.
Yeah, and you know what? The weather looks like it's going to cooperate perfectly, and that was kind of iffy the way the weather's been.
Yeah. I mean, it's Michigan, so you'd never really know what the weather's going to do.
True.
So I was like, let's just celebrate it because people are using it. But mostly, I like to try really hard to model gratitude with the students, because if you're living your life on hope and gratitude and appreciation for the things around you, life is just so much better. And so every time we have an opportunity to celebrate something, we do it. And so we're going to celebrate officially beginning to welcome guests on our Torch 180 terrace in the back tomorrow morning.
All right.
Awesome.
What time will that take place?
Well, we're pretty much going to celebrate from 10 to 1:30.
Okay.
We've got a few different things planned. We're having a few people have been out, and so I'm hoping everybody's going to be able to be here so we can do everything that we would like to do. But if not, we'll celebrate anyway because life is good.
There you go. That's a good attitude to have.
Torch 180 Terrace.
The Torch 180 Terrace, yes.
All right. Are we ready to do the drawing? I got the hopper.
All right.
For lunch for two.
Spin that.
deep.
All right.
Oh, boy.
There's a lot of entries in
Yeah,
here.
there is.
You know Victoria's still waiting.
To win?
Her one entry. That's in there.
All right. Our winner is Diane Hebling. Diane Hebling.
All right.
Congratulations to
All right.
Diane. Lunch for two from the Torch 180. Enjoy that, and you can come out tomorrow and enjoy the terrace or any other time to get your
Yes.
lunch. So we hope Diane enjoys that. I'm sure she will.
And for the month of May, I know you rolled out a new menu on Monday for Mayhem.
We did.
Yeah, what are some of the
You know what?
highlights?
Well, one of the things that we have had so many people come in and ask us for is breakfasts. And it's hard for our students to get here early. Many of them depend on Let's Transportation. It just is really hard for them to get here early. So we've never done a big breakfast. But we did incorporate some more other, maybe more brunchy type things. But I don't know if you remember Renee Chodkowski, the great foodini.
Well, how could we
remember?
forget?
Yes. So bacon,
Yes.
you're going to have bacon?
Well, let me look. I don't even. Nope, this has sausage.
Oh, that's a
She-
fine substitute.
It is. It is. She contributed actually the year when the BBS nachos competed during Mayhem with the scratchy sweets, cranberry muffins and and all that. And Gwen had something in there. Well, she contributed her breakfast buns recipe.
Right.
And we had not done it since then, but then we were looking at it and we were like, I think at that time it was really hard because most of our students were so new and it was hard to like incorporate one more thing. But now our students are quite ready for this. So we've incorporated the Great Foodini's breakfast buns. Those are going to be available as a breakfast or a brunch treat. And then we've also added a French toast casserole.
Oh, wow.
So we have a couple of different things that people can
Nice.
That are
come in
breakfast
for
related.
breakfast for
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Well, breakfast has become that all-around meal now.
I like breakfast anytime.
Well, we have a breakfast panini, and that sells all day long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, all right.
For sure.
So,
Awesome.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight if you don't mind.
Uh-oh.
So we won the celebrity cooking thing. And Renee's item.
In 2014.
Yeah, yes. Pettiness alert. Pettiness alert. Pettiness alert.
I just want to make sure I got this right. So we won, but Renee's recipe makes it into...
Let's face it, we're not Renee. We're not the great Foodini.
Well, God bless Renee.
You know, I choose to look at it like this. You are saving the double BS nachos for
just the right
just
occasion.
the right
You know,
occasion.
perhaps next year's gala. What do you think?
We
Just say
honestly
it.
bring them out for special events.
See,
So
there you
go.
we
We're
do.
special.
They're always in our
All right.
back pocket. So.
All right. It's good to have that in the back pocket.
That's right.
All right, Rhonda. Well, thanks for fooling around with us here. And of course,
Yeah, it was good
the
talking to you guys.
Mayhem menu at Torch 180 and the grand opening of or the official opening of the deck tomorrow, the back patio.
Yes.
Yeah, 10 to 1:30.
Yes, from
All
10
right.
to 1:30. Yep.
All right, Rhonda.
Torch 180.
Thanks again.
All right, guys.
Talk
Take
to
care.
you soon.
Have a great week then.
All right.
All right. It's today is Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, our
What?
2-cent history lesson.
Is it though?
It's also National Chocolate Custard Day.
Okay.
National Hoagie Day, too, for those that maybe don't want a nacho or
Right.
something that has to do with Cinco de Mayo. National Hoagie Day. It was on this day in 1925. John T. Scopes. What did the T stand for?
Teacher?
Not sure. Was arrested in Tennessee for teaching Darwin's theory of evolution.
We won't have any of that.
We'll throw you in the clink.
I guess my shirt is very appropriate today.
Science.
Science, like magic, but real.
It's
Yeah.
also got that little thing like they showed on the Big Bang Theory.
It kind of does
That
have
science
that,
thing,
Yeah. Well, that's like the atom there.
That the atom?
Yeah. See, those are the
Surprised you didn't name one of your kids Adam.
See, these are the electrons.
Why do I come to Nerdville every day?
You're just jealous.
Yeah, that's it.
You're jealous.
I'm
is what it is.
trying to learn. 1956, Elvis Presley scored his first #1 single and album. On this day, topping the charts, the song was
Hound Dog?
Heartbreak Hotel.
Oh, dang it.
Been so lonely, baby.
I should have known. That's because that's the one Fonz did.
Yeah, he did.
By the way, there's a streaming service called Pluto TV,
Yes.
which when you add it and you watch it, it's just got like all the old shows. So Happy Days is one of them. And I was kind of going through there looking at some of these old shows, and I started like, oh, Happy Days. I'll watch some Happy Days. You know, it hasn't really held up very well.
Well, it was a show about the 50s and the 70s.
It was. I started watching a couple episodes. I'm like, yikes! I used to like this. Anyway,
1961, astronaut Alan B. Shepard Jr. became America's first space traveler as he made a 15-minute suborbital flight
right.
in a capsule that was launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida.
Essentially, like being shot out of a cannon, just kind of.
Yep.
Okay. I see.
So he didn't really go around.
No,
it was like up and down.
Glenn was the first American to make an orbit.
Yeah.
Yuri Gagarin was the first human to make an orbit.
But Alan B. Shepard was the first space traveler
for the U.S.
For the U.S.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which he went like a couple weeks after Gagarin went up. The U.S. was like, we got to get something up there.
Yeah.
Shepard, hey, you, Shepard.
Hop in.
Get in this artillery shell.
Like the song says, what goes up must come down.
Oh, you're a hero now. Okay, sure, I guess.
It's on to say 1963, on a recommendation by George Harrison, Dick Rowe, head of A&R at Decca.
What was his name again?
His name's Dick Rowe. Nerdville. See? Can't even say a guy's named Dick Rowe.
What was his name again?
Dick Rowe, head of A&R at Decca Records, and the man who turned down the Beatles, went to see the Rolling Stones play at the Crawdaddy Club in London.
The old Crawdaddy.
The Stones are at the Crawdaddy.
Yeah.
Band was signed to a label within a week.
Yeah. Well, Dick missed out on the Beatles.
He did.
He wasn't going to miss out on the Stones. Yeah. That would have.
It turned out okay.
I mean, right. If at the end of your career you can say, all right, I botched the Beatles, but I did pick up the Stones. All right, good job.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
I mean, you missed the Beatles, but at least you got the Stones. You got some Stones there, Dick Rowe.
That he did. On this day in 2015.
I'll grow up someday, I promise.
Thank goodness it's Friday. Finally, 2015, scientists announced the discovery of the oldest and most distant galaxy ever found.
Really? How distant was it?
EGS-ZS8-1.
Oh, yeah.
Easy to say when you're saying, hey, look at that galaxy. Oh, you're traveling to EGS-ZS8-1?
Right.
Over 13 billion light years from Earth. How long do you think that would take to get there?
Well, the speed of light, it would take 13 billion years.
Well, Shepard didn't quite make it.
No, he did not.
he was just a skosh shy.
Missed it by that much.
That is your 2 cent history.
Oh, what a lesson it was.
I think we learned a little something.
Well, yeah, very little.
John can't handle a guy named Dick.
Well, I mean, the guy's name is Dick Rowe. Come on.
It's just Dick Rowe.
And he found the Stones.
It's not like Dick Trickle, the race car driver. That one I could see you losing a little bit.
Well, that's true. But if you have a race car or not, even just your family car, and it needs service or repair, Murphy's Family Auto, the place to go.
Sure is.
And they will service your vehicle no matter what your name is. You pull in and say, hey, I'm Dick Rowe.
I'm Dick Trickle.
I'm Dick Trickle.
And they'll take care of your car.
Yes, they will.
And if you say that to them, we want to know how that goes.
Okay, let us know. But Murphy's Family Auto, of course, got the whole shebang, everything for car and truck maintenance and repair. You can check them out online, murphysfamilyauto.com. And, I'm a customer there, and they always give great service.
If they'll take care of John, they'll take care of anybody.
Yeah, that's very true. Call them, 517-552-3040, Murphy's Family Auto.
Your car knows. And again, congratulations to Kevin, the winner of this week's drawing of Main Street May.
Right. Next week, we'll focus on another downtown business, and we'll give you a clue.
A clue?
It involves culture. Yes. It's a cultured downtown business. So it'll be pinkies out next week here on the show.
I can never really do that when I'm drinking tea. And
That's true, because you got to hold the handle.
Yeah.
That would be kind of...
Doesn't your second finger kind of get out there too?
Well, this cultured business doesn't really serve tea.
Okay. Well,
They
that's
might have
fine
some fine...
Are we going to need some crackers?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Maybe some pretzels?
Absolutely.
All right. Should be a lot of fun.
All right. So, have a great week. We'll be back on Monday.
Yeah. Sunday night trivia
I
coming
thought
up
I was
Sunday night.
leading to something.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
you know.
Adam. We'll see you Monday.
Yeah. Dick Trickle.
You've been giggling with Mike and John. Tune in next time and giggle on.